You've been doing everything right, eating clean, taking your meds, but you still feel tired, foggy, and inflamed. If that sounds familiar, low vitamin D might be the missing piece of the puzzle, and it could be quietly making your Hashimoto's worse. I'm Nara, a certified holistic nutritionist and your Hashimoto's BFF, and I help women optimize their thyroid health, finally beat stubborn Hashimoto symptoms, and feel good in their bodies again. Here's the truth. If you've been doing everything your doctor recommends, but you're still not feeling better, it's probably not your fault. Most doctors only check your thyroid hormones, but they rarely look deeper at the immune system or nutrient levels that control how your thyroid functions. And vitamin D is one of the biggest missing links I see. When your vitamin D levels are low, your immune system loses control, and that's when thyroid inflammation and symptoms flare up. So today I'm going to break down why exactly vitamin D matters so much and how fixing this one deficiency can change everything for your thyroid and immune system. Plus, I created a free resource video called the Hashimoto Symptom Map. It'll show you how things like nutrient deficiencies, inflammation, and immune stress all tie back to your thyroid. It's the perfect place to start if you want to get to the bottom of your Hashimoto symptoms. You'll find the link for that in the description below. So let's hop in with why vitamin D is so important for Hashimoto's. Vitamin D isn't just a vitamin. It's actually more like a hormone. It's one of the key regulators of your immune system, helping it know when to defend and when to stand down. Think of it like the peacekeeper between your immune cells, making sure they don't overreact and attack your own body. When vitamin D is low, that balance disappears. Your immune system can become confused and overstimulated. It stops recognizing what's safe and what's a threat, and that's when it can start targeting your thyroid tissues by mistake. Vitamin D also helps reduce inflammation throughout your body. So when it's deficient, inflammation rises, your thyroid becomes more vulnerable, and those day-to-day symptoms like fatigue, brain fog, joint pain, or even mood swings tend to worsen. And research backs this up. Studies consistently show that women with low vitamin D levels often have higher thyroid antibody counts, especially TPO, thyroid peroxidase antibodies. Those are the very antibodies your doctor measures to track Hashimoto's activity. And when vitamin D levels improve, those antibodies often begin to drop. That means less inflammation, fewer flares, and a calmer immune system. So yes, vitamin D supports your mood, energy, and bone health. But for Hashimoto's, its role goes much deeper. It's like giving your immune system a steady hand on the wheel, reminding it you're safe, you don't need to keep attacking. But here's the part that most doctors don't explain. The real issue isn't just that your vitamin D is low, it's why it's low in the first place. Which brings me to the next point. Why are so many women with Hashimoto struggling with low vitamin D, even when they're trying to do all the right things? There are a few big reasons, and they all connect back to how your body creates, absorbs, and uses vitamin D. The first one is limited sunlight exposure. Most of us spend the majority of our day indoors, working, commuting, or relaxing in front of screens. And then when we do go outside, we're either covered up by wearing sunscreen, which is important for skin protection, but it also blocks the UVB rays your skin needs to make vitamin D naturally. So even if you live somewhere sunny, your body might not actually be producing much vitamin D at all. The second reason is gut health. Your gut is where vitamin D and many other nutrients are absorbed. But if your gut lining is inflamed or compromised, that absorption process doesn't work properly. Things like leaky gut, low stomach acid, food sensitivities, or an imbalance in the gut bacteria can all block vitamin D from getting where it needs to go. So you could be eating well and taking supplements and still not absorbing them efficiently. And then the third reason is chronic inflammation and stress. When your body is inflamed or constantly in fight or flight mode, vitamin D gets used up faster. Inflammation and cortisol, which is your main stress hormone, can actually interfere with how vitamin D is converted into its active form, the one your immune system needs to function properly. And finally, there's genetics. Some women have genetic variations that make it harder for their bodies to convert sunlight or supplement forms of vitamin D into the usable active version. That doesn't mean that you're broken, it just means that you need a little more support or a different approach than the average person. So even if you're spending time in the sun or taking a supplement, your body might not be using that vitamin D efficiently, especially if your gut, liver, or immune system are already under stress. So if low vitamin D is part of the problem, the next question is, how do you fix it safely and effectively? When it comes to vitamin D, how you take it matters just as much as how much you take. There are two main forms, vitamin D and vitamin D3. And here's the key difference. D3 is the form that your body can actually use. D2 is the synthetic version often found in fortified foods, but is less effective at raising your blood levels. So whenever you supplement, always look for vitamin D3. And here's something else that most people, and even many doctors, overlook. Vitamin D doesn't work alone. It needs a partner nutrient called vitamin K2. These two are like a tag team. Vitamin D helps your body absorb calcium from your diet, but K2 tells that calcium where to go, directing it into your bones and teeth instead of letting it build up in your arteries or soft tissues. Without enough K2, taking high doses of D3 on its own can actually cause calcium to end up in the wrong places. So always pair D3 with K2. They're a team and they work best together. Personally, I love the D3 and K2 supplement from a brand called Micro Ingredients. It's high quality, gluten-free, soy-free, and non-GMO, which makes it a great fit for women with Hashimoto's who tend to be extra sensitive to additives. Now, while supplements are often needed to reach optimal levels, it's still worth getting vitamin D naturally whenever you can. A few minutes of sun exposure on your arms and legs a few times a week can help your body make its own. You can also include foods like wild-caught salmon, sardines, pasture-raised eggs, and fortified plant milks or mushrooms. The goal for optimal immune and thyroid support is typically a blood level between 50 and 80 ml, but always confirm your target range with your practitioner, especially if you're already supplementing. And remember, consistency is key. Your body doesn't store unlimited vitamin D, so a steady rhythm of sunlight, nutrient-dense meals, and regular D3 and K2 supplementation will help maintain the balance. Once your levels start rising, you'll notice a difference. More energy, less inflammation, and a sense that your body is finally coming back into alignment. Which leads me to the next point, the good news. When your vitamin D levels are in a healthier range, your whole system starts to shift. Almost like your body finally exhales after holding its breath for too long. Your immune system begins to calm down, which means fewer autoimmune flares, less inflammation, and a gentler, more balanced response overall. You might notice your thyroid antibodies starting to lower, your digestion feeling smoother, your energy stabilizes, and even your brain fog begins to lift. Vitamin D also plays a huge role in thyroid hormone conversion, that process where T4 turns into the active hormone T3, which your cells use for energy. When vitamin D is low, that conversion slows down, and that's often why so many women still feel sluggish or mentally foggy, even when their thyroid labs look normal. But it doesn't stop there. Vitamin D also affects your mood and mental clarity. It helps your body produce serotonin, that feel-good neurotransmitter that keeps your mood steady and your motivation up. That's why so many women notice they feel calmer and more optimistic and more emotionally balanced when their vitamin D levels are where they should be. So when we talk about vitamin D, it's not just about avoiding deficiency. It's about unlocking a whole cascade of healing. It supports your thyroid, your immune system, your mood, and even hormone balance. It truly is one of the simplest, most powerful steps you can take to reduce inflammation and start feeling like yourself again. So let's recap what we covered. Firstly, vitamin D deficiency keeps your immune system inflamed. Secondly, most women with Hashimoto's are low, often without realizing it. And thirdly, the fix isn't just random supplementation. It's optimizing D3 and pairing it with K2 for balance and safety. And the biggest takeaway, even a small improvement in your nutrient levels can make a huge difference in how you feel day to day. You don't have to overhaul everything, just start with one thing and stay consistent and build from there. Trust me, your body wants to heal. It just needs the right environment to do it. If this video gave you a light bulb moment, please like, subscribe, and share it with another Hashimoto's warrior who might need to hear this. And don't forget to grab your free Hashimoto symptom map using the link in the description box. It truly is the best way to start connecting your symptoms to what's really happening inside your body and start healing with clarity instead of confusion. You got this, and I'll see you in the next one.